Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. What do you make of Marjorie Taylor Greene's comments there?
Well, Eddie, it is an election year. Marjorie is a chess player. She's not a checkers player. She's thinking long ball. She is, and she's doubling down. She wants to make sure that Speaker Johnson fulfills his role as a conservative, and I think that's exactly what she's doing right now. I don't think she has the votes to kick the speaker out. But even if she did, all we would be doing was handing the gavel to Hakeem Jeffries, and I don't think anybody wants that. And the 8 of us that kicked his predecessor out, you know, we knew 100% that the speaker would be a Republican, and we don't know that now. We know that it would about 100% it would be a Democrat, because you have so many of those Republicans are in districts that overwhelmingly went for Joe Biden over Donald Trump, and we know that those are available out there. So I think she's just trying to bring him into check, make sure he does not push forward this horrible funding package to Ukraine.
Absolutely. And is this productive, though, for the Republican Party? It seems that Democrats, they're mobilized. You know, they're mobilized. They want to just win that election, keep Biden in power. So does this infighting kind of distract the Republicans on what the true goals should be?
Well, the Democrats have infighting, too. They just keep it within they lock the doors and don't talk about it. They have a much do a better job of the carrot and the stick. You know, they reward you with the carrot, they beat you over the head with the stick. You'll see many times a Democrat on the House floor back when they were in the majority, they would there'd be a couple of holdouts, and you would see leadership, Speaker Pelosi or Steny Hoyer or some of the others would sit down with that person and have a very heated conversation, and then they would obviously switch their votes. So Republicans are given a little more free range, and that's generally why we do that. It's not pretty, but it's not done out in public. I mean, ours are done out in public and theirs isn't. So I don't get too worked up over this kind of stuff, because this is the process, and people disagree. I disagree with the speaker on Ukraine funding as well. 114 billion is enough. As a matter of fact, it's 114 billion too much. It's Europe's war. Let them fight it. America doesn't need to be drawn into another Vietnam-type conflict overseas.
Congressman, according to a Reuters report, Antony Blinken is saying that now Ukraine will eventually join NATO. Eventually. What do you make of that kind of talk?
Well, Blinken, look at this cast of characters that the president has assembled. You know, they're quick to throw American lives away and American dollars away. I don't put much faith in anything they say. If they tell me the sun's coming up tomorrow, I'm not sure if I would believe it or not, because just the lies that they've told in the past. And again, this is just another attempt to draw us into another world war. And I just don't think America has the appetite for it. We sure as heck don't have the leadership for it.
We certainly don't. Congressman Burchett, thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank y'all for putting the truth out there. Y'all make sure to tell people they need to pray for our country and to vote.
Absolutely. Whoever controls the media, controls the masses, controls the message. And that's why it is so important to get those facts out there, sir. Thank you so much for all that you do as well for our country.
Thank you, ma'am.